Good morning, evening, or afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wynn, and today we are continuing on with our Tibet campaign in Europa Universalis IV. Now, we are currently at the menu screen, or the title screen, if you so wish to call it. And while I'm here, I want to take a look around what's happening in the world. Now, normally we can see Asia, we can see like Oirat Horde, we can see India, we can even see part of Persia over here. But let's take a look to see what's happening over in Europe. Seems like the Ottomans they've completely annexed the Mamluks, actually. Yemen's doing pretty well down here. I believe we actually managed to see the Ottomans, like just before the end of the last episode. Muscovy is pretty huge. I mean, I still wouldn't want to attack Muscovy now, even now. Denmark has inherited the entirety of Norway, but it looked like they've also lost some of their homeland to the Hansa. Who else are they being attacked by? The Teutonic Order, the Hansa. Wow, Denmark is not doing so hot. Do you still have a personal union over Sweden? No, it looked like Sweden is on his own. He's got strong allies in the form of England. The Hansa seem to be doing very well at keeping Denmark at bay. And then the Livonian Order, who is up here near the Gulf of Finland. Poland and Lithuania haven't melded together in order to create the Commonwealth, and it doesn't look like they are anywhere near it. I believe Poland requires a personal union over Lithuania in order for that to occur. But Poland has also lost some land against the Teutonic Order. Brandenburg looks absolutely huge. Let's take a look at the Imperial map mode. This tells you who is part of the empire called the Holy Roman Empire, and it's a unique function in this game. It looked like Brandenburg is the emperor? No, Bohemia is the emperor. So Austria has lost his status as the emperor. Let's take a look. Do Bohemia get a national idea that improves his chance of becoming the emperor? It doesn't look like it. What about Brandenburg? No, not really. It's only Austria who gets it, and I believe Italy does as well. Speaking of Italy, it looked like Italy is being devoured by Castile, and some of the smaller states in Italy have also been incorporated into the Holy Roman Empire. Now let's take a look at France. France look like they're doing extraordinarily well for themselves. Are they at war? No. And up here in Britannia, England has fully annexed Scotland. They have some of the islands. Well, they have this island up here of Orkney, I believe. No, this is... oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. They've got some of the islands north of Scotland. And Ireland is also independent. So England might want to go and attack Ireland sometime soon, but Ireland is allied with France, which will help with securing their independence. Now let's take a look at the New World. The Aztecs are doing very well for themselves. The colonization hasn't had too much progress, really. Down here in Africa there's like no colonization. Over here in the western part of Africa there is some Portugal colonies, and it looked like they have started to colonize Brazil. They've managed to form the colonial nation at least, and they're colonizing down here in the southern tip of South America. And England have started to colonize up here in North America and Canada, I believe this is. At any rate, let us get back to our game. We are playing as Tibet, and let's go into the game. Okay, so here we are, where we last left off. I believe we just finished up a war with somebody. Let's see, do we have a truce with someone? We have a truce with Malwa and Malton. Oh, we are still currently in a war. What war is this? Oh yes, of course, the Oirat Horde attacked Uzbek. And it looks like the Oirat Horde are doing their job in defeating Uzbek. we managed to kick Malwa and Molten out of the war, so we don't have that neighbouring threat on breathing down our neck. However, Uzbek is still in the war. They still have a decent amount of men, but the strength of our alliance is quite powerful. Uzbek only have Khorasan and Karakoyunlu left, but if we take a look at the numbers down here, yeah, we pretty much outnumber them. They have no artillery, which I guess is to be expected from steppe nomads, I believe. Yep, they are indeed steppe nomads. And same with Karakoyunlu down here. So how should we proceed? I believe we have friendly relations with Ming. We have a royal marriage with Ming. Can we get an alliance going? We need a positive opinion of them, so they need to improve relations with us. We can't improve our relations of them too much. So at any rate, our plan is to expand down here into Indonesia, and perhaps take a few provinces from Vijayanagar from Rajabara. But we can't do that at the moment because they are in a war with us, so we can't attack an ally in the same war. Khorasan accepted peace with the Orator, annulled treaties with Uzbek, and paid 63 ducats. Okay, so Khorasan is now out of the war, and these... oh, it looks like the Vijayanagar army is up here as well. So let's take a quick look at our economy. We have a little bit of inflation. We are making... oh, we're making the most profit out of our trade, which is nice to see, considering we started off as a landlocked country with very little base tax and production value. I'd say we've done well with Tibet thus far. We also have Jaunpur as a vassal, so we might want to go and improve relations with them. They don't seem to have any other cause around. Orator accepted peace with Uzbek. Oh, that finished the war. Uzbek will give call Bashkortostan, I apologize, to Kazan. Okay, so Kazan, where is Kazan? Kazan is up here. So they gave him that province. And Uzbek will pay 45 ducats. That seems like such a weak peace offer. I'm pretty sure they could have gotten more out of that than just that. But anyway, we are making 2.6 ducats a month, which is quite good. And additionally, we are not at our force limit. We have 4 artillery, 6 cavalry, and 10 infantry. Let's get some more cannons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that will do us for now. We do need manpower increase. Royal marriage from Urita, sure. Time is up. Oh, election. Okay. Let us go and obtain... what is our current ruler? He's a military leader. Let's take a look at our ideas. We're nearly there on diplomatic. Let us actually go for admin. This will hopefully allow us to catch up a little bit when it comes to our ideas. And our admin tech. So we are going to accept all of these royal marriages. Let's make sure we still have a royal marriage with Ming. We do not. Let's go and remedy that. Dynastic royal marriage. There you go, Ming. There we go. Do we still dislike Ming? We do dislike Ming. Because they broke an alliance with us. I guess that's acceptable. Lose 25 prestige or 3 peasants rise up in Durand. Well, let's go and get the peasants. We can deal with them much quicker than we can deal with the prestige loss. And here comes the rest of the cannons. Let us get these guys and merge them here in Bengal Delta. And we can invest in a new idea. Permanent CB against all other government types. So what does this give us CB on? Pegu, Shan, Delhi, Vijayanagar, Malwa. Okay. They are ideological enemies. We can now declare a war to revolutionize their country. So that means we can declare war to change their government form. And the war goal will always be to take the enemy capital. You'll be able to force them to change government form to the same as you. What is the point of that, I wonder? To be honest, I am unsure. At any rate, Shan is still allied with Ming, so we can't attack Shan. Oh yes, I remember what we were doing. We were trying to improve relations with Toungoo, so that we could vassalize them. Influence of a vassalization we can't. Let's claim a guarantee. Quick, easy way to get some points with them. And then offer vassalization. Excellent. View my country. We are still at 7 out of 7. Lanzong. We require a royal marriage with Lanzong. There we are. And our Republican tradition is now at 91. Unfortunately, that still gives us a hit to our stability cost modifier, which is always bad. I believe, I haven't checked, but when you reach 100, you won't get a positive value for stability cost modifier. Instead, it'll just go away. That's what I hope, at least. Anyway, we are no longer at war, so let us wait for our manpower to recover. We have currently 3.4 thousand, and maximum we have 26.6. So we have a long way to go. When can we begin the annexation of Toungoo? 11th of August 1558. So that's, what, 9 years? About? That's not so bad. In the meantime, we can just leave this on at speed 5 and just wait. Can we attack Ayutthaya? We cannot. Not just yet, anyway. As soon as we get Toungoo into our country... Let's see, do Toungoo have any cores on anywhere? They have claims on Shan, but again, we can't really attack Shan. Okay, what's this? A traitor in the parliament? It would appear as though a number of our parliaments... Sorry, it would appear as though a member of our parliament has been selling secrets to our enemies. How would you otherwise explain the fact that they all of a sudden seem able to predict our every move? These were decisions that were never discussed outside the Parliament building. Of course it was one of them. Delhi's opinion of us gets decreased by 50. Delhi's opinion of us. That doesn't really matter. Oh, we lose 8 prestige. Let's take a hit with opinion. We have gained the trade dispute CB against Malwa. So Malwa are threatening our trade again. They are encroaching on our territory in the Bengal trade node, but that embargo isn't really affecting us too much. We are still the major contender in this trade node, and that's always positive. Let's see, can we build any more ships? We can. Let us fill out the rest of our naval force limit with heavy ships. This means we can build 2 more heavy ships. Ayutthaya are threatening our trade. That is perfect. What this now means is we can go and attack Ayutthaya. And hopefully then Shan will be called into the war and not bring in Ming. Let's see, do we still have a royal marriage with you? I believe we do. We do. Offer alliance, we still can't do that because they don't like us. No, sorry, we don't like them. Let's improve our relations, or their relations of us. And just let a little time tick by. We can also improve our military technology, so we are going to do that. Asian steppe cavalry and samurai cavalry. Are we ahead of time on this? No. Okay, we can now improve our... well, some of our units. These pips here are basically the stats of the enemy. Not the enemy, of the troops. So for instance, the shock modifier, there's 2 pips on the samurai cavalry, 2 yellow pips. That means that they have plus, well, 2 shock modifier, I believe, to their offensive abilities, and when they're defending they only have 1. And this here is morale. It basically means the same thing. I'm going to go with Asian steppe cavalry. And can we get a better cannon? We currently have a large cast bronze mortar. I think we'll keep with that. Have we made our ruler into a leader? No. Ooh, wow, take a look at that. He's a 1 fire 5 shock. That's impressive. How old is our guy? Our guy is 55. We probably want to make use of him before an election occurs. Just an idea. Let's get our navy and merge them together and have them control Bengal. And we currently have claims on Jaunpur, Vijayanagar and Shan. Now we're not going to do anything hostile against Jaunpur, mainly because they are our vassal. Although attacking Vijayanagar might be tangible if the Oirator doesn't get involved. If they go to war with us, and we have a royal marriage with them, they also have a royal marriage with Vijayanagar. So it doesn't really matter what side they go on. If the Oirator do join the war, say like they join in defense of Vijayanagar, they'll take a stability hit because they're attacking somebody who they have a royal marriage with. They'll also take another stability hit because we have friendly relations. They're cordial to us. However, if Vijayanagar declares war on us, the same thing will happen to the Oirator. So the Oirator are really wishing that Tibet and Vijayanagar don't go to war with each other, which is kind of tempting, really. I do want to go to war with them. So let's recall our diplomat from Ming. We now have another diplomat available in about 35 days. Can we get an alliance? Still no. Oh well. Proclaim a guarantee on Ming. Sure, why not? Okay, sorry about that. I had to go and change some settings on a program in the background because it was interfering with the overlay on the screen. I do apologize, and it should not be a bother anymore. I guess it really just bothers me more than it bothers you guys, because likely you just saw a fade into this next section. Nobles demand privileges, what do we get? Lose 10 prestige, or national revolt risk increase? National revolt risk. I remember very early on in this series I'd say I hated rebels. I absolutely hated rebels with a passion. But it seems like I now have to deal with rebels pretty much every time. We can no longer claim that Sagyang would be a rightful part of our realm, and Shan are threatening our trade. Is this affecting our trade power? It is. Let's see. Current trade power. Okay, trade power modifier. Oh wow! Vijayanagar in fact are sorely decreasing our trade power. We have also embargoed them. Let's see, Shan is the next strongest embargo. So if we go and attack Ayutthaya, which you can because they are embargoing us, if we attack them, Shan will get called in, and then Ming probably won't join the war, provided Shan doesn't become the leader. Okay, so Lanzang and Pegu would like to join the war against Ayutthaya. So, should we do this? They have 15 plus 6, that'll be 21. They have about 21 men. We have a surprisingly more larger amount than that. So let's declare the war. Let's take a look who we will be fighting against. Shan and Dai Viet. Alright, let's take a look, see what the numbers are like. We have more of everything. So that's always good. Now we just need to use it properly. I'm going to turn the speed down to speed 3. And then I am going to go and firstly try and find their army and crush them. Oh, what's this? Okay, that army is going to die. Can never have too much money. Thank you for the money. And it looks like their armies are probably going to group up around here. Let us get our dude. Actually, let's get our fast guy here. Oh man, 16 plus 18. Okay, let's get my other general here. This is looking bad for us. Let's send our guys up here. 25 against... how many is that? 6. Okay, 25 against 6. We are going to crush this army. There we are. Let us now go and... Where are you going? You're going to here on 9th of October. Let us go and assist in Torngu over here. This should scare off that army, and then we can go and proceed to attack them. We are taking a bit of attrition, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem, considering we basically just decimated this army. Yeah, we really did. Now, what is the terrain like here? Plains and jungle are the most likely. I believe they get a defensive bonus when they are in plains. But we do have some... Oh man. Oh man. We are going to lose this battle. That's not nice. Come on, allies. Join in this battle. Okay, we got some reinforcements. This is kind of exciting, actually. Who's going to win? It looks like we now have the upper hand, and yes. Thank the Lord for my vassal. Not my vassal, my ally. And now what do we do? I want to consolidate regiments. This will decrease the rate at which our manpower goes down by. And we are currently making about 1 ducat a month. I mean, monetary losses in war are to be expected. So let us get hire some mercenaries. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can get a cannon. And let's get some more dudes. So we are producing 7 units. And... yes. Let's go and squash the smaller armies of about 1 stack around here. There we are. Okay, there are 9 men over here. Let's see if we can catch these guys in Narn. 29th of December, 25th, we can. There we go, there wasn't even any time for the animation to play. We killed them that fast. We are now going to go and stomp on the Daivietan army, I believe. Let's see, Korat on the 7th of January, 6th. There we go, now send my guys down here. We are still taking attrition. This is not too good for us. Okay, we've won that. Can we destroy this army in Simfreep? I hope that's pronounced correctly. Or somewhat remotely okay. Our royal marriage with Orissa had ended. If they want it, they can send it back to us. Oh great, and now Ming are threatening our trade. Okay, Ming have rivaled us again. Thanks, Ming. Let us get our mercenaries over here and merge them. Actually, let's send them all to... Let's get them all and send them to Arakan. And these guys. How about we tell them to stop patrolling? Let's get our... these guys and get our... these guys. Select these guys, send them to go and patrol trade in Bengal Delta. And then get the second fleet. How is the ships looking? Okay, they have naval supremacy, so it might be better to keep our ships together. We are winning this battle here. We are taking quite a few losses, in fact. And... oh! So it looked like Ayathias was trying to send in reinforcements, but we managed to end the battle that they were trying to reinforce before they arrived here. So this led to us defeating 2 stacks of armies. Let's go and finish off this stack of 4 men. This should... yeah, take a look at this. They are down to like... thousands of men. Let's see, they have 6, 7, 8... okay, so they have about nearly 10,000 men, which is an okay amount, I suppose. We're having our vassals just siege up Shan over here. And we are... winning this battle, I hope. Yeah, the morale looks okay. Did we crush them? No, we have not. Oh man, and this again. We have a bad infantry to cavalry ratio, which sucks. Let's get our armies and send them over to reinforce. What should we do with this army over here, which is in a bad state of in a bad ratio. We're just going to attempt sieges. Let's leave one siege over here in Korat, and send one siege over to Ayutthaya, the capital of Ayutthaya. The first time I've actually seen that happen. Over here, the capital of Malwa isn't Malwa, it's actually Mondu. I can see why they've done that, but really, can't you at least have the decency to change the name of your country to where your capital actually is? Although I suppose that's like saying England should change their name to London. Which I can understand why England would have a problem with that, kind of. At any rate, we're just going to go and finish killing off these remnants of the army. Gain some inflation, please. We are still losing money. In fact, we can now reduce inflation by spending some of our admin points. Okay. Let us now just detach some men here, and detach another few men. Send the rest up here, and then split up the detachments over 2 provinces. Oh, and it looks like Shan actually have men over here in Kham, my province that borders Ming. In that case then, I'm going to send these guys over to Shan to destroy this army who's trying to siege back Shin, and then march on over to Kham to destroy that army up there. So, how is this war going? Very well, in fact. I'm quite fond of how well this war is going. We're at 52% war score. Do we have... Okay, we have won enough battles. Oh, that's the war goal. Show superiority. Now when you show superiority through like a trade war, the ticking war score goes in your favour when you win 80% of all the battles. And it looked like we've only lost 2 out of however many battles this is. 16 battles. We have won the siege of Korat, so we can finally move these guys. Let's see, let us get that guy. What is this army up here made of? 2 leader, 3 infantry, 4 infantry. Huh. Okay, what military tech is Ayutthaya? They're at 8. We are at tech... what? Tech 9. I think we'll do fine if we go and siege attack this army. They are in... They are in a defensible position, so let us ignore that army for now and just go and siege Nan. We're sending our army up into Kwamdo, to Kham, to make sure that Shan can't siege any of our provinces. Not that it really matters in the long scheme of things. The master... oh no, the statesman has died. So, I believe that means that one of our advisors? No? I don't know what that message said. Okay, vassals, don't leave me hanging here. I have 23 men here. Okay, we've managed to win a siege. Let's go and send you guys to reinforce over here in Nan. You are all, well, pretty much all infantry. Let's lose 30 admin points. I'd rather lose the admin point than gain even more revolt risk. Speaking of which, we have a moderate amount of revolt risk in certain provinces. Are we seriously going to lose this battle up here? Oh, come on. Why, vassals? Why did you have to do that? I keep calling them my vassals. I'm getting a bit ahead of time, aren't I? Malwa gets a claim on Jharkhand. Oh well. Feel free. I don't really mind. Malwa probably will attack us, mind you. Well, at any rate, we're going to finish up some of these sieges, and then what are we going to do? Let's take a look at the peace deal offer that we can get. So we can individually peace out Shan, sue for peace. We are at 56% individual war score against them. So I would like Let's see, I think we lost our claim on Shin. No, we have a claim there. Okay, so Shan, give me that province. Annul your treaties with Ming. That would be hugely beneficial to me. I could also force... Ooh, I could force them to become a vassal. Okay, clear offer. And... Oh no, I can't. Alright then, in that case, give me that province. Annul your treaties with Ming and Ayutthaya. No, give me your trade power. And revoke your calls and my stuff. So that would require 87% war score against Shan. So we're just going to wait until the rest of the sieges finish. Occupied by Lanzong. Alright, let us now increase the speed of the game. We've won the siege of Nan, excellent. Now let's go and send our dude over here to attack this 8 stack of men up here. Are we going to win? Oh, we are. Did we win? Brunei has a civil war. Now is not the time, Brunei. We won. They are retreating to where? Over here. And then to where? Down here? Okay, so apparently you're going to retreat down across to here. And then to here. No? Okay, you're moving faster. Did we crush? We crushed. Okay then, let us do this. Let's split in half. Send you guys there. Attach a siege there. Send... Oh, okay, that is apparently all of the men there. What is the garrison size here? 2,000. Oh, I see. It's saying that we have 4 units here, but the units are actually damaged. That's why. So we're just going to finish sieging up Ayutthaya, and we're going to let our allies do the rest of the work up here in Shan. Let's send these guys to help out the siege of Vientiane. And now Dai Viet are being besieged by the Alliance. Let's take a final look at Tongu. They are a vassal of us. We still cannot annex them. Can do that in... How many years is that? That is 3 years, I think. I tell you, my mental arithmetic is bad. You wouldn't think that I was a student in astrophysics. But anyway, should I... You know what, I'll extend this episode until this war is over. Speaking of which, we can do stuff to Shan now. Okay, so what is this peace deal? Give me your trade power, cede that province to me, pronounce claims on my stuff, will annul treaties with Ming and Ayutthaya, and that's it. It'll cost me 0 Diplo power? Really? Okay, that's interesting. Do that then. Now that should give Ming less reason to hate us. You're still only allied with Korea. So yes, let's go to Shin and then make that into a core. That should be done sometime soon. Let us go and leave a siege here and then send our guys over to Chin to suppress any revolts. Peace offer from Ayutthaya. A great man in our employ has died. Okay, this is an advisor that we have lost. Let's see who we can replace him with. National Revolt risk -3. That is excellent. And let's see what Ayutthaya wants. We'll cede something to Pegu. With the trade dispute, CB Tibet gains... Okay, let's decline that. I believe we can make a better offer. Okay, let's see. See, that to Lanzong and that to Pegu. I could force him to release some nations, like Lana, Sukhothai. Annul treaties, Dai Viet, I don't mind that. Give me a trade power. That sounds adequate. And should I go for Chiang Mai? let's take a look at Chiang Mai. Ayutthaya and Lanna consider this a core province of theirs. Okay, so if we take this province, we could release Lanna, and they have cores on my ally, which isn't beneficial. Who's the Sukhothai? How many cores does Sukhothai have? Not many. So how do I want to do this? I'm thinking if I take control of one of these provinces that contains a core of a country that doesn't exist currently, I could incorporate that into my country and then release that country as a vassal of mine. However, my diplomatic relations limit has been reached, so that will have a negative impact on my stuff. So how about, what do we do? Okay, let's clear offer again. Annul your treat. No, don't worry about that. We could force them to release Khmer. That is 6-1. What base province is this? That's base tax 5 and that's base tax 7. But that will cost all of the war score. So if you release those 4 counties to Khmer, that would severely weaken Ayutthaya. Can I force them to become a vassal of mine? I cannot. It requires 268% war score, which is too much. Instead, let's weaken them by releasing all of those and then ceding some cores back to certain people. And revoke core on Pegu. No? You won't accept that? Okay, this is at 100%. I think I'm happy with this. So they will give me trade power, give core to Pegu and Lanzang, release Lanna and Sukhothai, and that's it. Sound good enough? Let's do that, and then let's get all of our guys and send them home. Pleasure doing business with you, Ayutthaya. So now Ayutthaya is severely weakened. And Shan no longer have an alliance with Ming, so hopefully that means that Ming will like us better, because they're not allied to a rival of mine. And I think that's it. That'll be it for this episode. I thank you for watching me. I apologize if this episode is fairly long, but I was having fun with it. And I hope you guys were too. At any rate, I have been Wynn. I will see you next time. Take care.